We good? All right, cool. Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is October 9th, around 2:30 in the afternoon.
I'll tell you what.
Here live from HQ3.
I'll tell you what, I got a good feeling about today.
Hell yes.
I
I
got
got
a
a
bad
good feeling about today's episode.
Why?
I just got a bad feeling about today's episode.
I think this is going to be a cooker.
Oh,
We'll
big
see.
time.
This is going to be an absolute London broil.
It's a cooker with a hard ER.
Slow, low and slow, smoked brisket, baby back ribs. That's a lot of different things.
Sounds
For me,
delicious.
it's gonna be like a beef Wellington,
Ooh.
meaty on the inside with a crispy, flaky dough on the outside. Impossible to cook unless you're master chefs.
Wow, making my mouth water.
I just made one last night.
Yeah, in your
in your
toilet?
microwave, yeah, in
Yeah.
In your
toilet.
fucking
Even
toilet
better.
you did.
Even better. You gross.
What is that, Ron? Is
Nothing.
that weed?
Yeah.
Sick.
Why would you dox me like that, bro?
Just curious.
You know my grandmom listens to this from heaven. You know she's in the room with us right now watching. And
I
now
didn't know you were
fucking-
back on the Kajish.
I just have this around just as like just in case someone else needs some kujish.
Just in case someone
You're
else
back on
needs
the
to-
Khabib
needs to get blazed
Nurmagomedov?
up.
I'm on the Nurmagomedov. Why, do you need some?
No.
I'm kidding. It's a regular vape.
Oh.
Did you see that the
I'm good. I'm
Flagrant
still
2
good.
had Trump on?
I did, yeah. I just saw that.
Does
this
that
morning.
mean we're like, how far are we
We're
from
up.
getting him on?
So unbelievably far?
Yeah.
The difference between this podcast and Flagrant 2 is about 1 million listeners an episode. So incredibly far.
Yeah, we got.
Where we have 1 million and they have 2.
Let's do this.
It's the same stratosphere.
We have about 100,000 and they have about 1 million more than that.
Let's do this. Let's try to get the next presidential election. We want to be in the hunt.
We could probably get like Waltz on.
No,
We could probably get Jill
Vance.
Stein on.
Jill Stein.
Isn't she running? She's like the 4th
Oh,
party candidate. Not even the Green Party.
I don't keep track of those people.
You could get that dude that's always on my Twitter feed doing ads. Tim Kaine. Is that a person?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could get him on. I just keep opening up Twitter and he's
I'd
like,
never see
bad
Tim
news,
Kaine.
guys. We fell short of our donation goal.
Dude, you know what's crazy is to see political ads on TV when you're traveling around the country and how different the tones are and the messaging are for that part of the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They
Where-
the one in New York is crazy. They're
The
like
trans
Kamala
prison one?
Yes,
Harris
yes,
is
that's
they
the one.
them.
Yeah.
I
get
saw
while
that
I watch
one.
football all the time. It's kind of a heater, to be honest.
I
They
can't
kind of went off
believe
on
it.
that one.
They use the clip of her being like, and they cut around to make it choppy, but she's like, "I will ensure that every trans person has a penis, or
No, it
every
was
prisoner."
Every prisoner.
I'm
Dude,
sorry.
it feels like an AI generated thing where they typed into ChatGPT, convince a liberal
Yeah.
to vote for Trump.
Dude, it fired me up because then
It's-
then Trump goes, he goes, Kamala Harris cares about they, thems. Or Trump cares about you.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's a room shaker every time. It doesn't matter if it's your first or 15th time hearing that.
Every time I see it, I like pause what I'm doing
And
and
it's-
I stand up.
And they purposefully put it during sports.
Football. Yeah, it's only on football.
And baseball.
Oh,
All the
really?
baseball playoffs, like they'll play it 5 times a
Yeah.
fucking. It's that they have crazy immigration ones.
Yeah.
We're getting close, guys. We're getting real close to the election.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Should we do a watch party?
Yes.
Hors
Bro,
d'oeuvres.
Those watch the.
Hors d'oeuvres.
You can make your famous beef Wellington.
I'll make my Wellington. Well, I'll make that regardless, but we don't have to do it for the
He
election.
makes his beef Wellington prison style with like fermented.
I don't like my Wellington to be political. I try to keep politics out of cooking.
Why don't we just put ourselves in like a padded room and just eat beef Wellington on the night of the election, blissfully unaware of what's happening in the world around us?
You know what I've learned? I gotta sit up. I can't lounge. This fucking couch doesn't give me any backing at all.
You need to have one of those old school things that they had in my grandmother's house, God rest her sweet soul, that would kind of go around you like this, pick your ass up. What's funny about that, bro?
I'm gonna do what girls do when you're watching a movie with them and they don't want to get fingered.
I like that. I like that move. It's nice.
Sitting on my own feet.
You literally
Get your
tuck your
fingers away from
vagina
me. Yeah.
and into your body like it retracts in.
This is the universal sign for don't finger me right now.
You have 4 different limbs in lines
Yeah.
of defense of your vagina right now.
Yeah.
Unfingerable.
I can't remember the last time I fingered someone in this position.
See, let me try.
Yeah. Ooh, see what I mean?
Straight into the Rolex.
This is good fingering technique though.
Yeah, coming in hot.
Like a spade into a garden.
Like you're picking up a piece of pie with your hand.
Yeah, 2 pieces of pizza at once. Finger technique.
Here comes the airplane.
Oh, shark in the water. Whoa.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm listening to a book on tape right now and or whatever, fucking audiobook. And the first 3 chapters were fine. And then after 3 chapters, they just stopped editing it. And I keep on hearing the guy fuck up. And at first he would just like sniffle or like cough a little bit and they would redo it. And now the guy is losing his shit, spazzing every time
Really?
he makes a
What?
mistake.
I've never even heard of this.
I never had seen anything like this. I'm listening to an audiobook and this guy's like, blah, 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 blah. Anytime he
That's
messes
crazy.
up, he's like, damn it. He
Really?
yelled, damn it. I cannot believe that this all made it through. And I'm not even listening.
Where are you
for
listening to it on?
Spotify.
Oh, really?
It's on Spotify.
Is it a Spotify audiobook or is it like is it like listed as like a podcast?
It's a Spotify audiobook.
That's crazy.
The first 3 chapters or however long, first third of the book was perfect. None of it, there were no mistakes. And then slowly there were mistakes. And now this guy is fully spazzing out in the middle of the book. It's,
Damn.
Probably got their funding pulled halfway
sounds
through.
like it. That's what it sounds like
yeah,
to me.
it's so exciting to read.
You think that would be a shitty job to have to read audiobooks for a living?
No, I think that'd be a great job. And my acting teacher in college told me that was what I should do with my life.
Was just read audiobooks.
He's like, you have a great voice for audiobooks.
What do you
You
think? Do you think
do.
you're just banging out in one sitting?
I don't know
No
if
way.
I do.
No.
No, because this guy, he has like different voices on different days. You could tell he's like normal on some days.
Yeah.
And this day he's been losing his shit. His wife must have cheated on him this day because
Yeah.
he cannot keep his shit together.
But like the Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, it's a 58-hour audiobook. How long do you think it takes them to record?
a month.
A month.
That's a long time. Yeah.
At least because you're messing up. You have
Maybe
to
you read
redo
5
shit.
hours a day. How many did you say it was?
58.
Yeah, that's taking a month. 5 hours a day seems long. Probably only 4 hours
Yeah,
a
that's
day.
so much reading
Yeah,
in a
because you
single
probably
day.
start getting strained in the vocal cords too. Talking
Yeah, but you
out
find
loud
the
for
flow.
5 hours straight.
You find the flow. I always prided myself on in English class in high school when they would ask us to read certain passages of the short story collection
Oh yeah.
out loud. I would not fumble a single word. I made sure to do that. And then when they would pass it on to the next kid and that kid would stumble or use their finger to follow along, I'd be
Yeah.
like, this fucking retard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I have like fucking PTSD flashbacks to in Spanish when we would have to they would like do the popcorn reading and then it would get to me and we'd have to read it in English but translate it. And I wouldn't know any of the words. So then the teacher, instead of being like, all right, we'll just move on to the next person, I have to stand up, go get the dictionary from the closet,
Oh.
and then go and translate it word for word. Like
The
like
dictionary closet they were sending you to the
like
dictionary
get the
closet?
dictionary, find the one word, flip, find another word
No.
for like 10 minutes.
They wouldn't help you? They
No.
wouldn't prompt you?
No.
Hmm.
And that was like every class. That's all we did was just do the homework and then translate it.
Do you think you'll ever go back and get your college degree?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Why would I do that?
I don't know if this comedy thing doesn't pan out.
Well, it's going to pan out.
Well, if it doesn't, and then you're like, wow, I'm only able to get very menial labor jobs.
I just do labor jobs. I'm not
I
going
keep-
back to college.
I keep applying for higher up positions, and they say, what's your work history? And you say, I worked 1 day a week at Barstool Sports for 14 years.
Worst case scenario for me, I'll just get a job like doing social media somewhere.
Well,
What?
but wait, you don't post on social media.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, but I can. Like I clearly am and know how to do
You
it.
lost it, bro. They post. The kids post different now than you used to.
No.
Do you know
You're-
how-
the
Still
game has
fully-
passed you
I'm
by?
still fully in.
No,
I
what
do. I
those
just got
people-
a 12K tweet the other day.
What was it?
Effortless.
What was it?
Just posted a photo of the people on Fox doing when the game was getting delayed. And I said, cancel the game. Give me 4 more hours of this crew.
Yeah, because you're a political grifter now.
No, how's that politics?
Just like
That's
Fox
a heater.
News,
It's so
People
woke.
loved that
no,
tweet.
it's a DEI.
That was like
thing.
a relatable, timely tweet.
No, it's grifting.
It was great. It was a banger. 12,000 likes on a topical. 12,000 likes in something that didn't even exist after the game started. No one even knew what it meant.
You're still riding that wave of virality you built when you were in kindergarten or whatever.
In kindergarten, you were getting 100,000 likes.
And you said, I don't like this anymore. It's not rewarding because it's too easy.
Yes.
So when you throw out that crowd that kind of grew up with you when you were that young, they were all out there waiting.
No.
And they don't even look at the tweet. They just
they've
say,
moved
oh my
on.
God, he's back. Like.
They've moved on to different accounts.
I don't know if I believe that.
Because most of my tweets don't pop off anymore.
Also, do you know what the people who get hired to do social media for major brands or marketing firms or things like that, you know what they have?
What?
Melanin.
College degrees.
Oh, damn.
No.
Yeah.
There's how many people here run socials? And how many of them
100?
have college degrees?
I bet you most of the people that work here have college degrees.
Do you think if I went to Dave and I was like, I don't want to work in what's it called anymore? I want to run socials. You think he would let me?
No, and I can tell you why.
Why?
Because when I was talking about coming back, I thought I was going to come back and be an editor.
But
And
you
he
don't
was
know how
like,
to
I
edit.
don't want to. What?
Oh, like the blog. Edit
Yeah.
the blog. Thought you meant like video editing.
No. Writing editor. And he was like, I don't want you to do that. I want you to write.
Yeah, it would have been a waste of your talent.
Yeah, but I haven't written a blog in weeks.
But yeah, that's because editing doesn't make the blog do better. It just makes it read better.
Or you could make it funnier. I felt that I would be able to help people with syntax and punch ups and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I think Dave likes like the lack
Correct.
of syntax.
Yeah.
I think
Dude, if
that
you
he
gave me
wants
one
misspelling.
NFL Sunday to run the Barstool main page, they would gain 2 million followers in one day.
We should experiment with that. I think that's a fun thing.
One NFL Sunday.
One
why
NFL Sunday.
Why
2
don't you just
million
spaz
followers.
on our account for one Sunday?
You should do
Because
what
our account doesn't have 2 million followers.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I need a steady baseline to work with.
why you should just go crazy with one of our accounts. Just boost it. That's how part of my takes accounts grew. It was just Big Cat and Hank just dumping shit out into the ether on the first NFL Sundays. That should be and could be
Well,
you.
we're week 6.
What?
I said we're week 6.
Everybody's just getting off the bye.
Bro,
It'd be pretty
There's-
funny. Yeah, sorry,
not
Rob.
everyone's getting off a bye.
It would be funny if you did to the Barstool main account what who's the receiver with CTE?
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown's guy is doing for his account.
Yeah.
Just do an N-word of the day.
Yeah.
The Barstool account.
It is crazy to me that people I think it was like kind of exposed that he doesn't write his own tweets, but there's still people that were like shocked when they found out that Antonio Brown's not just sitting on Twitter for 10 hours a day posting photos of random people.
Whoever he hired, he got a fucking workhorse.
Really?
You don't like the guy that he hired? It's perfect for Antonio Brown's voice.
I muted Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but it's perfect. It's like matches his obnoxiousness perfectly.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It worked out.
I think you should try. I mean, there's
What's even the point?
You
though?
just
Like,
run
what does
from the
that
grind.
do for Antonio Brown?
It's funny. Keeps
Yeah,
him
but it doesn't-
relevant.
I guess, yeah. But like, what is he gonna do with it?
I don't know, probably
Go on
whip his
tour?
dick out in Dubai.
True.
That was legendary. Did you ever
I
see
thought
the
he was
video?
gonna become a rapper.
Yeah, it was a great video.
I think everybody wants to become a rapper.
But wasn't that his whole thing when he walked off the Bucks? Or what team was he on when he walked off? The Jets or the Bucks? Or the Bucks were playing the Jets?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And
And
he
he was
ran
and he
off
was
at
like
that time?
I'm dropping my album tonight. And then nothing ever happened with it.
Did Deion Sanders, was he a singer or a rapper?
He had a rap song,
It was rap?
but I think that he had broad singing. He had
Huh.
and
He had a
N
chorus.
squared B squared singing. No nonsense black broads singing. Must be the money. It was fucking.
And he was really cool looking.
He had a jerry curl. Do you guys know
Yeah.
what a jerry curl is?
No.
It's like a permed style of very curly hair. In Coming to America, did you ever watch that movie? they all have jerry curls and they like lean up against the wall and they like stand up and there's just grease stains on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like your hair is
From their curls?
permanently wet.
There's a guy with a toothpick.
Oh, I
Think of a
know.
toothpick
I
in
know
his
the haircut
mouth, and he's
now.
got his leather coat slung over his shoulder. He's holding it with 2 fingers.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
And a sweet ass jerry curl.
I can picture the Jerry curl in my head.
You
now.
should get a jerry curl. Instead of buzzing at your next midlife crisis, you should just come in with
That
a
would be
sweet
awesome.
jerry curl.
Just greased up.
I think
Wet
the
as
White
hell.
brothers had jerry curls for a little bit.
Really?
I think, I don't know, white guy jerry curl. I think like Hall & Oates or Jack Harlow or one of those fucking cool white guys had a jerry curl.
Do you guys
Right.
have you watched this Menendez brothers show?
No.
I'm aware of it.
I watched a show that was made about them a while ago.
There was a documentary made about them, but now there's a show.
I believe there was a show as well.
I don't know the story of the Menendez brothers. I've missed this.
Well,
What-
the
what-
one right now is not very accurate because it's Ryan Murphy and he made them like in love in the show.
With each other?
What are they? What did they do? They kill people?
They killed their parents.
They killed their parents because their parents raped them.
What?
Yeah.
Well, bro, if I learned one thing from hearing Andrew Schultz talk to Donald Trump, is that you bleep out the word rape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they bleeped that. They let him say everything, and then they just started bleeping out when he kept on talking about rape.
The Menendez
Rape,
murders. Oh yeah, it was a season of Law and Order. The Menendez brothers, the Menendez murders. I watched that a while ago,
That sounds interesting.
and that was good. But this one, yeah, it's Ryan Murphy who did American Horror Story, and he did the Dahmer show. But I guess he's like known for like making like a normal story. Well, it's not a normal story, but taking a story and making it like even more weird.
Did you guys watch that show with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody? Yeah.
What was the show?
Seth Cohen from the OC. I think it's called Say No More or Please Stop This or something.
No, I don't think so.
I'm aware of it, but that's just because I was on Chicks in the Office this week.
Boy, it is
You were
a
on Chicks in the Office.
great show. Yeah, I saw you on that. How was that?
It was good, but we talked about both of these shows on Chicks in the Office.
Boy, that
we are
show-
very aligned with Chicks in the Office.
Nobody wants this. That show is excellent. It's really fun.
Chicks in the Office?
No, well, sure.
Yeah.
But also nobody wants this.
Really?
It's just
What's it about?
It's about a good-looking rabbi, a young, cool, hot rabbi who meets a non-Jewish woman, a shiksa, as they say in the show, and the two of them start to date, and it's very frowned upon by his congregation and his family.
But isn't it about a podcaster?
She's a podcaster.
It's a podcaster that fucks a rabbi.
Interesting.
Very
dating
modern.
and sex positive podcaster. They make a reference to call her daddy.
And her $60 million contract.
Correct.
Do they really?
Yeah.
We talked about this on Chicks in the
Like
Office.
120.
She goes, I don't want
now.
to just be a derivative of call her daddy. And then her sister goes, oh yeah, who would ever want to make $60 million contract or something like that?
Damn.
Well, the real inside podcasting note would have been being a derivative of Guys We Fucked. That was the godfather of Call Her Daddy.
Was it now?
Don't you think? They were out first.
They were. But I just don't, I have no idea which, was there not one, maybe there was, maybe was there not one?
Who's
prior
Guys
to
We
them?
Fucked?
That's Corinne and Christina.
Corinne Fisher.
And they were fucking guys.
Is that podcast big?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that
It was the first time anyone had ever talked about sex.
publicly.
Yeah, publicly.
They were like the beatniks of the podcasting world.
Yeah.
Corinne Fisher is often compared to Jack Kerouac.
Sex positive females.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of it.
I like those girls. I did their show.
You fucked them?
Guys We Fucked. No, at this point they are having people on.
Did you talk about the guys that you fucked?
No. Oh gosh.
We're getting demonetized hard on this one. Between the R word, the R slur.
Yeah,
Just
we're
busting balls.
hitting for the cycle here. Hairball, it's good to see you in your Sunday's finest.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had to. Drake May's starting on Sunday.
For a guy who put up such a fucking pout about buying those black Sambas, you seem to have embraced them.
I hate them.
But
I
you,
fucking hate
you
them.
wear them every
I don't have other
single
shoes.
day.
Dude, you have access to other shoes.
I have my New Balances, but I don't really fuck with those either. I don't like any of the shoes that I have right now.
Well, why don't you just get other ones? You literally live in one of the biggest shoe cities in the fucking world.
Bruh, going to buy shoes in New York City, it's like you're never going to
Then order them online.
You're never going to be able to find just like a normal pair of Converse. They're going to be like Supreme collab Converse that cost like $8,000.
You don't have to go to Flight Club. I'm pretty sure you could just go to fucking Foot Locker.
Yeah. Any of the 400
Is there a Foot Locker
locations
around here?
Yes.
Where
On
Times
34th
Square.
Street.
40 what?
34th Street.
Yeah. That's a big one.
34th?
Big.
34th
34th?
Street.
Like Penn Station?
Yeah, but it's on the
Please.
avenue, yeah.
It's by the Macy's.
Skip.
It's by the Macy's. You don't like
have
that
been to
Macy's?
I have been to that Macy's. It's a good Macy's.
It's a great, it's
I bought
all-time
a suit
Macy's.
there.
My other grandmother, God rest her sweet soul, used to fucking shop there every Christmas.
I remember.
The wooden escalators that you go up.
Oh, it's cool.
I don't know if I recall that.
Was there a scene in Home Alone?
I believe
where he
so.
goes there?
I think.
Is that Macy's? He's probably running up a tab, that rascal. If I know him like I think I do, he is doing something outlandish in that Macy's.
What is that? What is it? Crack? What is it?
I don't know,
Is it
bro.
squishy? Or is it hard?
A little.
Let me see it.
It looks like a crazy bone.
I think it's crack. Let me see it.
Just
Oh,
because
crack
$1
is
million
squishy.
worth of game was in here, you think
Dude,
that they left some
I mean,
squishy
there's
crack
blunt
behind?
wraps everywhere. I don't know if they're leaving crack behind too. Oh, it is very squishy. What the fuck is this? What, did you guys like plant this year?
Who?
No, man.
Doesn't it look like it would taste really good?
It looks like a mystery flavor.
I know, right? Like one of those the white Airheads or the white
Yeah.
Gatorade.
It could be anything.
But then if it's a mystery, it's definitely cherry. The white's always cherry.
It's always cherry.
Sometimes it was blue raspberry.
Really?
Yeah.
When? Give me an example of when it was blue raspberry.
Well, it's a mystery.
I don't know, man.
He didn't take notes of it.
40 years ago it was.
They were doing mystery flavors 40 years ago?
I remember when I was in middle school, they started doing mystery flavors. And one time I tasted the white and I thought to myself, that's blue raspberry.
It was cherry.
Well, I knew it was blue raspberry because my mouth turned blue.
It
Off
was
the white one?
That doesn't make sense. That sounds like you had some sort of allergic reaction.
No,
It was a Veruca Salt
they
situation.
worked in the after
or
effect
Beauregard.
with, it was all very cloak and dagger.
That's pretty advanced technology for,
Cloak and
for
dagger.
30 years ago.
Are you more of a cloak or a dagger guy?
Dagger, easily.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out to my Jamaicans. I love to dagger. You know, daggering is like
Daggering.
dancing.
Yeah.
I love
Where it's
daggering. I
basically
watch
sex.
those videos all the time.
I'm trying to get into some daggering in Rochester this weekend.
Mm.
Did you ever see those videos where people will like put a bunch of drinks in a cardboard box, take a sip of every one,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
diagnose them, whether it's a bunch of different beers or Pepsi,
Or the
Coke?
Diet Cokes.
I saw football players doing it with flavored Gatorade,
Yeah.
and they were getting every one of them
Yeah,
wrong.
I saw that too.
Did you see the dude who was trying to hunt down
Was
the?
it the Bills?
It might
I
have
think
been.
it was the Bills. They're always doing shit like that.
It was infuriating.
I saw one
But
where
there was the last dude got all of them with zero.
Yeah, because the
hesitation.
flavors are so fucking obvious. That's like biting into an apple and being like, I don't know, this could be a banana.
I saw one where there
You don't
was this
think?
girl who did it with Diet Coke, and it was
Yeah.
fountain soda,
Yeah, I saw that
can,
too.
bottle.
No, but it was even deeper than that. It was like McDonald's fountain,
She knew.
Chick-fil-A fountain. She got
nailed
those.
it. She
yeah.
got it all right.
She got the difference between fucking Burger King and Chick-fil-A fountain soda.
That is a crackhead.
Yeah, that's fucking
That's
insane.
an addict
Yeah.
in like in a very negative way. That shit is not okay.
Can I have that, please?
Have you seen the video of that guy who's like a soda addict and he has like
Frank?
a garage? No. Frank's off the stuff. And honestly, it's made his personality much, much worse. Boring. At the Mets games, he's just
Wait, I
like,
was
yeah, win or
con-
lose, we're just here to have some fun.
I was
So-
confused by that. He said it was his first Mets playoff game.
Yeah.
Haven't they been in the playoffs like a
2 years
bunch?
ago they were, but he wasn't allowed to go.
Why?
Streams,
Oh, he had to be
bro.
on stream?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's cursed Big Cat's name
That's crazy.
ever since then. That's
So
why
they
he wouldn't move to
he
Chicago.
went.
Yes.
And it's looking like they're
And he
kind of
saw a
running
win.
away with it.
I mean, they're up one game.
But it was a blowout.
Yeah, they're up one game.
Are they playing it tonight?
Yeah.
This
Yes.
afternoon.
I'm enjoying this series.
Come to the stream. Sit in
Oh,
Frank's seat. He won't
I
mind.
think that would be. I'd be just a. I'm not a big fan. They'd run me out of town.
Who gives a fuck?
They just know that I was there for my own.
Oh
gain,
no, the
personal gain.
fucking cast of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is going to be mad at you if you fucking run in on a Met stream.
It's not so much them; it's more the viewers that I worry about.
Oh no, the 5 people watching are going to fucking run you out of town.
I don't like upsetting the people who watch the game.
Those are the last people who want to upset.
I bet you there are people that aren't even watching the game and are just watching.
Oh, just watching the people?
Game.
Yeah, I've watched it before. It's not bad.
Well, I watch it while I'm watching the game.
I've watched it while I'm watching the game, like if it's like a crazy game. Or if it's like something like the playoffs or some shit.
I'll jump over when something big happens because there's a delay. You want to see the reaction.
Baseball, I would never watch other people watch baseball. I can barely watch baseball as it is.
This is not what I was hoping it would be.
I know.
I'm going to give up on it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to become what I had hoped it would be.
No.
Okay.
I thought it was either a putty or a crack.
I think it's
neither.
Do you want it?
I already had it. I think it's like crystallized pre-cum.
It does kind of have that texture of like
Pre-cum.
yeah.
There's a bit of a pre-cum hue to it, an opaqueness.
Did someone pre-ejaculate in here?
A thick.
Someone preed in here?
You know what's better than pre?
Who the fuck was preeing in our
Post cum.
Post cum?
Yeah.
What
It's
the
also
hell
known
is
as cum.
post cum?
Just cum.
I think
Cum?
post-cum's. I bet post-cum's a thing too.
Yeah, when you're like 90,
No.
and you come and then
Blood.
it just keeps coming for like an hour.
The catheter.
You
keeps
can't like
coming
screw
out.
it shut.
Yeah, you gotta fucking
can't
get a rubber
tighten it.
band and like tighten it around your dick.
You gotta cinch off your penis. So
Kill
you
the flow.
just post coming, and it'll go on for years for some guys. A guy fucks last year. He's still just leaking like a slug, leaving a fucking
Oh.
post cum trail behind him through the hallways.
I think it was Nick Coletti made a Vine a while ago of, well, I guess it was a long time ago, of like an old dude coming and he was like, "Argh!" And then it panned down to his pants and it was just a Febreze bottle spraying.
It's respectable as hell.
Banger.
We got to get his ass back in the fucking studio.
I know.
I wonder if he's come yet. He was on the heavy retention.
Oh, yeah, he
vibe,
was on a retention back then. I forgot about that.
which isn't great for your sperm.
Is that so?
I was told that the retention group is much more forgiving than no fap.
I mean, did you see Jeff Nadeau posting that someone asked Jeff Nadeau what his favorite porn genre was, and he's like, I gave up porn a year ago and now it disgusts me.
Yeah, that's always the people that are like super anti-porn. It's like,
Saying
dude,
it
you're
disgusts you is
projecting because you're
hilarious.
addicted to porn.
I'm disgusted by a hot ass naked woman.
Yeah. But that's like a whole genre of dude now.
Yeah.
Dudes that are like, they don't watch porn, and if they find out someone watches porn, they're like, you're fucked.
Where do I stand? This is me. I haven't given up porn. I don't watch it very regularly. But when I do, I only watch one scene. I watch the same scene over and over.
Yeah, you said that the other day.
Did I?
What do you mean? You only
Yeah.
have one?
You talked
Or
about when
you
you were
watch-
cranking down
There's
in your
really
living
only
room.
one scene that I watch.
What is it?
It's a girl,
What's her name?
Genevieve Jolie.
With
Can't
a
say I'm
J?
familiar with her work.
With a GJ or
She's old school.
GG or JJ?
She's
What do you have it on
mid-school.
tape? You got to pop it into the VCR,
I
dust it off.
got it on I downloaded it straight to my computer.
Downloading porn is crazy.
It's
That's
on
like
there.
a thing on Pornhub. There's a download button.
I like
I'm
watching
who
it
is clicking
when I
that?
have no internet access, just in case I find myself on a long
On
flight.
a plane.
Yeah.
You count up your Skittles, build a wall of
Oh,
colored M&Ms.
Just in case you got to
Goddamn Skittles
squeeze
are
one out in the
haunting me.
Delta Lounge.
He's just got a flip book of the porn, and he has to go back and forth between what just happened. Did that just break?
Yeah,
They're-
there should be a.
they're building a Delta One lounge in LAX. It's going to be open in a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, now we talked.
Have you
about
been to
that
the Delta
too.
One lounge in JFK?
No,
You haven't been yet?
no,
You
I
haven't
haven't. I've
lived.
only flown Delta One like twice.
Bruh.
You haven't lived, bro.
Ever
I
go to a restaurant where you can order stuff, but you don't have to pay for it? It's all free.
No, I don't think so.
They have that there.
Except for I didn't go in the Delta
Nor
One
did I.
entrance.
Oh, that's a big part of it.
I should have. I didn't even put two and two together that I could just skip. I mean,
LAX's Delta One entrance is very hidden. It's under the terminal. You have to go in, but once you get in, you get your own security line,
Really?
and and then you go straight into the lounge. It's awesome.
That's pretty huge.
It's so cool.
I'm flying first tomorrow to Rochester.
Attaboy.
Cost a pretty penny.
no, it did not.
Now it costs like $100 round trip.
Yeah, there's no way that that's actually a nice
I'm coming home at fucking 5 in the morning on Sunday.
Oh,
for
really?
ball.
Yeah.
You got to get back for
Well,
ball.
I got to be back for Drake May's start. Get the jersey on.
Do you have it yet?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I got it the day they drafted him.
You got a Jones and a May?
Yeah. Same number too. So often they get confused. Sometimes I won't even know I'll have the Jones on.
You'll put on
See
the
it in
Jones by
reflection,
accident?
Rip it off.
What the fuck is
The
this?
fuck.
You start trying to fight your reflection. The fuck are you, bro? Some guys in my house. You call the cops on yourself?
Someone's in the fucking house.
I would never be caught dead wearing that.
Francis, we're playing each other in fantasy this week.
Are we?
Yeah.
My team's falling off.
Yeah, it's not going to look good for you.
Well,
I don't know if you guys
how to
saw. I
do-
had the most points in the league by 25 points this week.
I don't know how to do anything. I don't know. Nobody's advising me anymore. So I'm just in the woods watching my guys get injured.
What are you expecting? People are going to sit down with you and be like, let's go through your roster?
Well, I've got, guys on the PUP, guys on the IR. I don't know who's coming back when. I don't even know who's.
Brother, you got to be Googling. I need you on fantasy Reddit, everything.
No.
Yes.
Well, he has McCaffrey. So he's going to be a second half of the season guy when McCaffrey gets back.
When is Christian coming
That's
back?
fun. That's fun that you think that McCaffrey's coming back ever.
Is
Well, he
Chris
has
not
Mason
coming
too.
back?
So he's
Dude,
good.
both of his legs are broken in like 800 different spots.
Chris's legs are broken?
They're jello.
Chrissy?
Chris McCaffrey?
Chaos?
Yeah.
His legs are broken?
Yes.
Chrissy Mack?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No,
I
he has,
picked him
he has
first.
tendinitis in both of his legs. Right? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I don't even know what tendinitis is.
I think it's just when you like fuck up your tendons.
Oh,
They get
yeah. Oh,
sore.
okay. Wow.
I had tendinitis in my
thanks,
arm.
bro. And what happened?
Nothing. I just had to not use it for like a year.
Really?
Yeah. I've talked about this 1,000 times.
I know.
When I did the
I
pull-ups.
know. That's how I was.
Yeah. I was doing pull-ups and my arm exploded.
Swelled up to.
There was an egg growing off the side of my arm.
I
Yes.
love doing pull-ups.
And I went to the
can't wait.
doctor 1,000 times.
I'm going to hit him today.
You are?
Big time.
Wow. 50?
I don't
sets
know.
of
I'm not
10?
really in the 50 range right now.
Really?
50 over 4 sets.
Well, you could have fooled me.
I've
those
just
arms.
been out of the game. I've been out of the game. And I need a bar that is far enough off the ground that I have to jump to get it.
Why?
Bruh, Tyler and Owen are making roster moves as we speak.
So that I don't have to bend my knees on the down.
I'm getting notifications that Tyler and Owen are currently dropping and picking up people.
See, there you go. That's an advantage.
I lost by a half a point to Nick this past week. It's infuriating.
I know. I saw. I looked at everyone's matchups because I had a great fucking game, great week.
Yeah.
25 points.
I'm sure they give out trophies for having a good game week 5.
I mean, I'm just saying, like the bounce back is happening.
We'll see after this week once fellas beat your ass.
Just picked up the Bucks defense. Easy extra couple points.
Dude, I was playing chess on the chess app.
Yeah.
And my name on the chess app is FLS
Yeah.
16. And
Doxed.
within 1 minute, someone goes, I'm playing someone, and they go, you can message people on there, and the guy goes, Francis?
Really?
And I didn't respond because it's like kind of embarrassing and personal. I think that someone's ability in chess is a real like reflection
Dick
of their
measuring
intelligence.
Dude,
Yeah.
the odds of that happening to you are like 1 in a like I get paired up
Bro,
with people from like Kenya
It's
every time
people
I
from
play.
China, which by the way,
Yeah.
I care far more about beating people from
Yeah,
China
yeah. Of
than
course.
Russia.
Well, that's you got the pride of the states behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels patriotic.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
It's like the Olympics.
It's also it's like the space race too, or it's like
Yeah.
like trying to get the first bomb out or something.
Yeah.
Like it shows our intelligence as a country.
and I'm okay at chess. I'm not great. And the
What
guy,
are you ranked? You're like 1,000, right?
He's like a grandmaster.
I don't know what I am on the regular. I play the 5-minute games a lot now. And right now I'm like a 400 something.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't know what like
That's not very good.
I don't know if it's the same scale for
It
the
must not
5-minute
be.
games.
Because when we were in Denver, you were in the thousands. You were like 1,200.
yeah, I think
Because
so.
Matt was like 900, and we were like, Matt's the best.
yeah,
How's the ranking work?
it's
I
just
don't know.
points. You get points for
Oh,
wins.
higher
and,
scores
I'm like,
I thought it was
but
200.
everyone starts at 1,000. So if you just play someone who's just downloaded the app, they're not they're not settled with their score yet. Anyway, the point is that this guy then after a couple moves, he goes, "Let's see if that Harvard degree actually works."
Damn.
And then I was
What
like,
the
"Oh my
fuck?"
god!" And I'm not responding to him. and I'm taking a little too much time on a move, and he goes, slow poke.
Oh, man.
And he was just burying me.
Did he beat you?
Well, I was beating him pretty easily, but I ran out of time. So I lost.
So he beat you.
But I was dominating him in pieces.
Yeah, but you ran out of time. Doesn't matter.
Correct.
Yeah.
If I'd had an extra minute, I would have. He was right. I was being too slow.
That's crazy. Dude, I only had one person message me once, and it was like some dude from like Uganda. And I just downloaded the app. And
Little Sasquatch?
I made like my first 2 moves.
Is
and
that you?
He DM'd me and said, "You are trash." And then I've played like once since then.
Dude, the most cocky thing I ever saw on the chess app was that within like 2 moves, someone offered me a draw. And I turned it down. I was like, only our pawns are out.
Yeah.
And then a move later, he goes, "You should have taken the draw."
Oh no.
And then he beat me, and he wrote, "Ha ha 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 ha." And then I wrote back, "Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit." But by that time, he'd exited out of the game. And by the way, what I said was actually way worse than what I just said.
I have a feeling.
I used words that you're not supposed to say.
Yeah.
On podcasts.
Well, that's this chess culture.
It's the kind of stuff that Trump would say on Andrew Schultz's
podcast.
Yeah.
Some nasty bleep.
Do you think we're closer to getting Andrew Schultz on our podcast or Donald Trump?
Trump.
You think we have a better chance of getting Trump than Schultz?
Well, when was the last time Trump did Portnoy?
Yeah.
Schultz did KFC.
True.
So it's like basically we're right in between the two of them. 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood.
It's really a coin toss. Let's reach out to both, see what happens.
Well, I think we're also pretty close to having Mamalo on.
Really?
Well, I mean,
That would be fun.
She was on Call Her Daddy.
She was on Daddy.
Yeah.
She was?
Yeah, she was slutting it out on
She
Call
just
Her
did
Daddy.
Call Her Daddy. You didn't know this?
No, that's cool.
Mama did Daddy. Fucking.
It's pretty crazy how like
it's cool that they're doing podcasts. I think that it's cool that both of the candidates are doing pods.
Trump also did
I heard Trump
Shapiro.
Oh, really?
Ben Shapiro.
That's a good one. That's just making the rounds though.
Rogan won't have anyone on, huh? Any actual presidential candidates?
I don't think so. I don't think he wants to have Trump on.
Mr. Trump said some nasty stuff about him, I think.
Yeah, I think Trump hates him.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think he mildly criticized him one time.
Huh.
You think that they'd be in lockstep.
And then they some news network like clipped something together of it making it look like Trump or Rogan endorsed Kamala.
Yeah, it was probably MSDNC.
I think it was. And then I think Rogan threatened to sue them and then they deleted it.
That was a new one I heard him using, MSDNC.
It's pretty good.
It's damn good.
What's MSDNC?
It's like it's usually MSNBC, but DNC.
I say DNC.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I didn't want to have to make you drink on that one, but
that one's fun.
I was just trying to lead you to water on that. Dude, I had a sick fucking Brooklyn night 2 nights ago.
Hell yeah.
I went to a place called the Bossa Nova. Have you ever been to that
No,
club?
you're way cooler than I am.
That's not true at all. But I went to some fucking club on Monday night.
Damn.
And it was like being dropped in a movie from like the late 70s. It was just like dudes were walking around the club with their skateboards. I'd never seen that
Really?
Come
before.
on.
Dudes had skateboards in the club, and it was like people with like leather jackets and like white guys with perms
Yeah.
and shit like that.
That was like when I did Adam Friedland's show. Remember you came to that? And
Yeah,
like, everyone in the crowd just had a skateboard in their lap.
Love that.
And I was like, this is not going to go well for me.
Keep
And I
telling more of that
bombed.
story. Let's hold Roan.
It was sick though.
It actually is a funny story that me and Roan did together.
You guys both did that show?
Yes. We were
Cool.
there together.
I did 5. I did a tight 5. They were like, "You're fucking great. Do you want a permanent spot at Funny Moms?" I said, "No, I can't. It doesn't fit my schedule." But it was like at this club, like people were dancing the way that you see them dancing at like in like a 70s music video where everybody's just like alone, like kind of like dancing
Yeah.
to themselves, hitting some
Yeah.
sick moves.
It's like when you go to the club in GTA.
It was exactly
Yeah.
like that. Just
Yeah.
everybody like hitting like the underwater, like doing the swim and shit like that.
That's cool.
But it started off like I knew I was gonna have a nice fun night bouncing around, and I went to a friend's apartment in Brooklyn in Bushwick, and he is living the most Brooklyn lifestyle possible. He's paying $200 a month in rent
Get the
to
fuck out of
stay
here.
with his friend, who's a gay dude. He is not gay. and he's sharing a bed with this gay dude.
What?
I went over to his house.
Sounds
He
like
was
he's a
like-
gay dude.
I don't think he's a gay. Well, he's paying.
I think he is.
Well, then he's paying to.
He's paying to sleep in the gay dude's bed.
Yes, he's paying
Yeah.
to sleep in the
He's
gay
literally
dude's
a gay
bed.
dude, and he's having a gay prostitute live
Yes.
with him. He's living with a gay prostitute.
But if this guy's a gay prostitute, he's paying to be the prostitute. My friend is paying to be a gay prostitute. if
no, I
that's
think your
what's
friend is paying for a prostitute, and then the prostitute's like, you can just crash here. It's fine.
happening. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And we went to their apartment, and he was like, "Shh, you guys have to go like right into this room." We went into the room. There was nobody in the living room, but we had to be like really quiet in the bedroom where he sleeps with this other this gay
Dude, what?
And he was like, "I have Frangelico." He poured us fucking shots of a nutty liqueur. One of the other dudes I was with was like, "Can I use the bathroom?" And he was like, "Yeah, but our other roommate's in there, and he has cerebral palsy, so it's going to take a while." There's just a cerebral palsy roommate.
Is he gay too?
I don't know.
He's got gay palsy?
He's got gay palsy. bro.
Ballsy.
He got ballsy. I couldn't believe it that he said that there's another roommate with cerebral palsy.
I'm surprised you weren't just like, guys, I have $200. Can we just all live here for the night with full privileges?
There was no one else like there was no one else. The gay roommate wasn't there. There was nobody in the living room. There was
what you
copious
thought.
space in the living
He
room
was there. He's probably fucking.
with the palsy.
Yeah.
With the cerebral palsy roommate.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking believe it. And then we got into the nitty gritty of I was like, what have you
Cocaine.
been up to? No, not at all. I was like, what have you been up to? And he's like,
Lot of blow that night. You don't end up at a gay prostitute's house with his cerebral palsy roommate unless you're doing a lot of drugs. That's like you were doing fucking ketamine all night or some shit.
Bro, ketamine's not even a drug anymore. You get it off Instagram.
Yeah. Shout out to Hims.
Shout out to him. The dude runs the dog mayor elections in New York.
Oh.
He runs the dog mayor elections in New York.
So he's unemployed.
No, he has a real job. He was showing me. I'm not going to say his real job, but he has a real job.
What's his real job?
He like does like he works in like for
He sells his
hospitals.
whole, bro.
He works for hospitals.
Yeah.
He does like media with hospitals.
He runs the socials at a hospital. I got to get that job.
You would be great at it.
Another death today. R.I.P.
Days without a death. 0.
Cold and flu season. Don't forget your flu shot.
Just a bunch of syringe emojis.
If you have cerebral palsy, do not do cocaine. It will exacerbate your symptoms.
He said that the dog mayor election, someone tried to rig it this year.
Really?
Basically, he was like,
That's why we need voter ID.
that he's basically doing a stop the steal campaign.
Yeah.
They have to redo the dog mayor election and put it behind like a private paywall because like it was too close, and they legitimately think that the dog mayor election is being fucking robbed. It was the most Brooklyn night that I've ever had in my life. It was
What made you go out like partying that night?
On a Monday?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Just felt like it?
That's scary to me.
a friend, another friend a mutual friend was in from out of town.
I see. And you
Yeah.
said, let's
And
just
your
get
friend
let's just
really
get
likes-
fucking weird tonight.
Dogs that have executive positions,
Yeah.
as well as
What time you get home?
drugs and disabled people.
1:15.
Bruh, on Monday? You out of your mind?
Yo,
I wasn't
back
even really
in the
drinking.
day, I used to go out. Those were the nights to go out. Mondays
Monday.
and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, because that was industry night or something like that. If you ever go to Europe or something like that, and you may come into a phase where you're doing this sort of thing, it's obviously we're past that. But
Yeah.
if you go to Scandinavia
Mhm.
and you're in, say, Oslo or Stockholm or Helsinki, or Copenhagen even.
Okay.
Malmo, perhaps.
Yeah.
I see.
If you're in one of these places for the weekend and you stay through Sunday night is the night to go out,
Okay.
because it's when all the waiters and bartenders and all the
They all have the
locals,
day off.
they have Monday off, and they go out that night, and
And they
it's
wanna
really
party.
fun, and they want to party big.
Not
time.
all the waiters though.
The best waiters though.
The good ones.
The
hot
good ones. The good
Yeah.
hot
Yeah,
ones.
the hot
Because the
ones
good
have
hot ones
Monday
work
off.
the weekends.
The uglies work Monday night.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Those always book Monday night. They would always.
I used to only go out on Monday. I would go on Monday through Wednesday. That was my thing because I would go on the road on the weekends, and then I would hang out with my friends Monday through Wednesday and black out.
Monday night's a tough night to get fucked up. That scares you for the rest.
I used
of
to
the
get
week.
blacked out on Sunday.
Sundays are fun to get fucked up on.
during the day.
Yeah,
Stop drinking early.
yeah. Go to bed early.
Yeah, I hate day drinking. Day drinking's the worst.
I used to not
Just,
be a
like,
big fan of it.
scared.
It would just make me tired.
I would just get like sick.
You'd either have to like power through and create the worst tomorrow for
Yes.
yourself,
Mm.
or
It's either go to bed at fucking 5 p.m. or black out and stay up until 5 a.m.
yeah, it was nasty. But I'll do it from time to time.
Yeah, you'll dabble.
Might do a little day drinking on Saturday, but this wasn't even a really
Saturday,
a drinking
what's
night.
Saturday?
My boy Mike's gonna be in town.
Shit, which one? Best
Well-
man?
No, Wargo.
Wargo.
Yeah.
Wargo. What's up, dude?
Yo.
Wargo. We're gonna go pick up some wooders.
Wargo's parents actually just got a spot in Key Largo.
Really?
Wargo and Key Largo.
Wargo and Key Largo.
That's fucking different, bro. That's special.
I learned
Pick up
that
some vodka wooders. Yeah, I'll just do a vodka wooder.
Vodka,
I don't
that's
think
your
that's
Philly.
quite- I don't think that's
I'll
quite
do a
it.
Philly
vodka
accent?
wooder.
Wow,
Wooder?
you're basically in My Fair Lady. You nailed that accent.
How do you say water?
Water? I say water. My sister didn't used to have like a Philly accent. Then she moved to DC.
She's hamming it up now.
and she like turned
She
it up.
turned it up.
Yeah. She landed in DC.
Can
and
I
was
just get
"Yeah,
a
I'll go get some
water?"
waters. Go Birds, dude. What you want to do is go down 95.
When
Get
Kamala
off by the
goes to Atlanta.
scoop. Huh?
When Kamala goes to Atlanta, she turns into an N square B square.
Oh,
For
big
sure.
time.
Have you ever
What does
seen?
she
Have you ever
say?
seen the compilations of her like changing her voice in different cities?
Yeah, it's
it's
amazing.
crazy. It's pretty badass. I fuck.
And
with
then
it.
in Pittsburgh, she talks like a yinzer.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's amazing. But my nose is so stuffed. I don't know how this is happening.
I'm stuffy as
It's
hell.
cold and flu season.
Dude,
I
I woke
just-
up yesterday gasping for air. Could not catch my breath. I thought I was dying. And I
Bro, you
texted
got
my
to start
mom.
using the breathe rights. Those are changing my life. And then I started using Afrin. But I didn't
Mm.
know that Afrin, people get addicted to Afrin after 15 days.
Really?
Bargatze's dad talks. Bargatze has a joke about his dad being addicted to Afrin. It's
Really?
funny.
Wait, what's Afrin?
It's
it like
like it's a
Vicks?
miracle drug.
Like Vicks?
It's like a nasal spray.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's super addicting.
The amount of the how well I breathed last night while I was sleeping is the best I've breathed probably since I was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
My manager's addicted to it. He told me. I told
No
him
wonder
I
he's
was
charging
told.
you so
I
much.
tried the mouth tape,
Yeah.
and I did not like the what was the worst part of it was peeling the duct tape off the back of my head.
Because it's stuck to your hair.
I was going, yeah, because I did the full wrap. And it got stuck to my hair.
Well, it's brutal because you have to undo your hands first. You have to undo your
Well, yeah,
wrists.
because I usually like to tape up full body so that I don't accidentally like rip it off in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
instinctually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I like to chain myself to a chair while I'm
Yeah.
doing it, a swivel chair.
I mean, I was lucky that there was a loose nail on the bed that I was able to fucking.
I still have my shoes on, so I did the thing where
You
tied
tied
the
your
shoes
shoes
together and
to your-
saw through it.
Let me tell you, running down a long, dark road barefoot, looking over your shoulder, is not worth the breathing that I benefited.
We should do a sketch where it's a dude, like when like a serial killer kills someone and they lay them on their stomach and they tie their feet and their hands together.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Hog
and
tie.
you have the duct tape over your mouth, and then someone comes in and they cut you up, you cut you off, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? I was like in the middle of a
I was in
deep
REM.
sleep. What the fuck are you doing?
I was in a full REM cycle. You fucking idiot.
And then that should just be it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's funny.
Verbal sketch.
Ow,
Whoa.
my funny bone. Fuck.
The fuck?
I saw that. It came in and
Ay, ay,
attacked
What did you
you.
just hit yourself on?
I don't know,
The
man.
couch?
I'm freaking out. I had all that candy. It's making me real weird.
Those were edibles.
They weren't.
Yeah.
You'd be able to handle it right now.
Those were crack edibles.
I don't know if I can ever handle edibles.
I thought that was like your whole thing.
Guys, I'm going to Hawaii next week.
I've heard.
I'm so fucking jealous.
I'm kind of stoked about it.
I wonder
with
why.
The 4-Point Boys and
This
Trent.
fucking clown.
Me and Trent are going to go dessert heavy. I would say.
In Japan, what kind of desserts do they have in Japan? Or not Japan, in Hawaii?
How dare you?
Japan
They're
fucking
close.
tried to
Slate
wipe them off the
Japan and
map.
Hawaii.
They're close though.
Yeah, you tell that someone who survived Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one guy.
You
What
have
kind
to
of desserts do they got in Hawaii?
make a TikTok. Make a comprehensive
Pineapples?
TikTok about your desserts.
I will. That's a good idea.
That'd be such a fun TikTok. And
Pineapple.
maybe narrate everyone through it.
Mm-hmm.
Run, do not walk to this bakery in Hawaii. Say Hawaii every time you're narrating it and see if people get pissed.
Or what about Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Hawaii. That's how
Hawaii.
they say it.
The Howley's Guide to Hawaii. They don't like
And refer to it as being in the upper two. That's what I like to do.
Dude, I watched
Because
this.
everyone calls, when people live in like Hawaii or Alaska, they refer to where we are as the lower 48.
Oh, that's funny.
So
The
refer
upper
to it as the upper
two.
two. That's what I do. I was doing that to my buddy Bo, and he was pissed because he kept on referring to this is the lower 48 when he got back from Alaska. And I was like, dude, you were in Alaska for like 2 months. Stop acting like you don't know where the fuck. Like, this is America.
And where was
Are
it
we
again?
are we in the contigs right now? No, you guys, the contigs over here, contiguous.
Like he'd be like, this is probably the best fishing in the lower 48. And I'm like, dude, fuck off.
Hawaii's not even like
Yeah, to call it the upper is ridiculous. It's the outer.
The outer.
the outer.
Just call it the
Yeah.
upper two. Call it the upper two in your TikTok, see what happens.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the road to
Yeah, maybe I'll just make my
Hana?
own TikTok. Send me the footage and I'll make my own.
Okay.
I got some ideas.
Why don't you both make it?
And I'll post it on the Barstool main page.
Have a little competition. See who does better with the same raw footage.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's a good idea.
Send me some stock footage. I'll just use stock footage online. I'll download some Getty footage.
Of just some mahi. Bro, the fish that you're about to have out there.
Fish.
Oh,
Ah,
please.
No, the mahi. Where are you going to be?
I don't know. The islands that are more in the north of Hawaii,
Oh, the northern too.
Yeah, the northern.
the upper deckers.
What? That's not Maui, is it?
I don't think so. Let me look. Hold on. I'll tell you.
The people of Hawaii don't like when you make fun of the locals. Just a heads up. They're very
well, because
protective about
you're
the
on
locals.
stolen land.
Yeah, exactly.
What we need is a 49 state solution.
Yeah.
And let-
Hawaii
and
really
give them
shouldn't
Hawaii
be a part
back.
of America. Yeah. Get
We-
rid of it. And didn't Russia used to have Alaska?
Probably.
I think they did.
I mean, it doesn't make sense for us to have it. Canada
No,
should have
Canada should have have Alaska.
it. It doesn't make a fucking lick of sense.
Francis,
That's also ours.
Francis, did Alaska used to be owned by Russia?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's like Canada having Florida.
I don't
It
know.
is. It genuinely is. Yeah, or like Texas.
That's also us.
yeah.
We actually have that too.
We're going to Lahu. Do you know where that is?
Lahu. That sounds like a
Lahu?
fucking character from Beauty and the Beast. Wasn't that the candlestick from Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, Russia owned Alaska until 1867, and then they sold it to the U.S.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, get bossed up on.
I'm glad I didn't. You know what I did there though? That was so
You
good.
said, I don't know.
I said I don't know. I don't think so. Which is me playing it safe. I'm hedging my.
You're playing it safe. I get that. I respect
certainty.
after that nasty chess player was mean to you, I
Yes.
understand it.
that. I'm trying to fall back into more of like a safe commentary position.
Kaloa.
We jump out the window too much on this show. Kaloa? Kaloa
Yeah.
is the stuff that
Kauai. We're going to Kauai.
that's the basketball player. Kaloa is the stuff you put in your coffee to get fucked up.
Oh, that's Kahlua, right? Kauai, Hawaii. So this is.
Ew, bro. Why are you dressed like Belichick right now?
Oh yeah, Kauai is the farthest north. Well, just about the farthest north island.
I hate what I'm seeing in your legs right now. This
don't
has actually
fuck
been the
with this?
most offended I've ever been.
This is a look, dude.
No, bro. I'm
Yeah.
about to get you canceled.
Yeah, you don't look great, dude.
This is a great look.
No.
I don't know what
No.
you look like.
It's Belichick. That's
It
like a
looks
Belichick
Belichick's
move.
son.
Yeah, that's like Belichick's yoga instructor's son.
This is how people are wearing their pants these days.
Who?
They're calling it Uncle Drew.
The homeless guys whose like penis is falling out of the fucking top of their
Isn't
pants.
this Uncle Drewin?
Oh, LeBron used to warm up with pants like that for a while.
Yeah. He got that from me. You see LeBron bitching and moaning about having to go to Milwaukee?
It's a nasty place.
You should see. You don't even know that. I should be doing.
I
Pat
do know
Bev.
that. What are you
should be on
talking about?
Pat
I
Bev.
saw
mean,
the Milwaukee Bucks just tweeted about it. They tweeted a picture of
tweeted back
Giannis
they tweeted back
looking
at LeBron?
So how would I know that if I didn't know?
I don't know. You just didn't comment on it. Why am I the first one to
it's
bring it up?
Good to hear some frustration finally.
Why am I the first one to bring it up? That's a topical thing. You got to be hammering that from the gates.
Because I can't hold your hand and explain everything to you when you're like, what's that? Who is LeBron James? The hockey player? Oh, I saw him on social media.
Yeah, you loved getting this one off.
What?
This was how the podcast started. Making me look out to be a fucking moron.
Yeah, but you
Hey.
knew the whole time, right?
What?
Like you claim now.
Yes.
You're like, oh, I knew the whole time.
Yes, I knew who Wayne Gretzky was.
I was
the
actually in
entire
on the
time.
joke.
Wayne?
Watch the
Yes.
clip back. There wasn't a
Bro, I
fucking-
literally met Wayne Gretzky
Twinkle in your eye.
Lake Placid. We've been over this.
Yeah.
I met Wayne Gretzky in Lake Placid in 4th grade.
You thought
His
that he was
son
like a
was
tour
in
guide.
the same tournament as me.
Why is everyone like taking pictures with the tour guide?
No.
Doesn't make any sense
I
to
remember
me.
I walked by and me and my dad and my friends and their dads, we were like, that was Wayne Gretzky.
Your dad looks like Wayne Gretzky, low key.
Not even a little bit.
He does.
Not even like
Would
the
you guys
tiniest
be
bit.
excited to meet Wayne Gretzky today?
Yeah.
But not as excited.
I'd be more
as you
excited
were
to
as
meet
a
like
kid.
McDavid
Or
Yeah.
Biz.
or Biz. Biz and Wit.
Biz is the real star of the show.
True. What about Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Still super pumped.
That would be unreal. Dude, I'm just finishing The Last Dance. Obviously, I would be pumped to meet Michael Jordan right now.
Yeah.
But you started it during COVID.
No, I just started it like a month
You've
ago.
been long playing it the entire time.
There was a time in my life where if I had met Michael Jordan, I would have fainted.
Yeah.
I really think so.
I don't know if anyone would make me that excited.
Now,
Maybe Drake May. Maybe Jacoby Brissett.
who would make you nervous to say words to?
Travis Kelce.
Really?
Just because he's pretty famous.
Travis
now.
Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis
Travis
Barker,
Travis Pastrana.
Pastrana.
Any Travis is the most intimidating name.
You're asking me who would be my GOAT? Who's my number one right
No,
now?
that's not what I
Who's
mean.
my GOAT? I
So
like
when,
that
That
question.
still elicits that like boyhood butterflies of this person is
When I was a kid, my uncle was the face and he was like basically the face surgeon of the Bulls. And this was right after Michael Jordan. It was probably 1999, 2000, around then. You were like a twinkle. Your parents were starting to get romantic with each other at the time. And he told me before a Bulls game, he was like, dress really nice. I'm not going to tell you why. And so I wore a nice red sweater, some khakis. And during a timeout, he started to bring me down. And it was while people were doing half-court shots. I thought he was about to bring me onto the court. And I was like, why the fuck would they tell me to wear these shoes if I was going to do half-court shots? But really, he brought me back and he brought me into the fucking locker room. And we looked at Tyson Chandler's locker and Eddie Curry's locker. And then he brought us into the hallway. And fucking Michael Jordan just fucking walked down the hallway. And just like a hush fell over the entire hallway. Just walked right past as close as me and you right now. Didn't say a word to him, but I was a little boy and I could not believe how fucking exciting it was
Oh
to
my
just be in the same
God.
hallway as
pretty
Michael
sick.
Jordan.
that's insane.
That's pretty fucking sick.
It was exciting. I was excited at the time. Then also Matt Damon would have been high on my list
Matt Damon would be a good one.
when I was in the
The
right
Boston guys don't really do it for me anymore because I like expect to see them at some point. 'Cause of
on
Dave.
like because they'll be doing like
Because I
Plan
feel like
Brie.
they'll come and do some show here and I'll
Yeah.
see them. Yeah.
right.
Didn't they do Plan Brie? I know
Yes.
Casey Affleck
yes,
did.
Casey Affleck and Matt Damon did.
They did Plan Brie.
And they did PMT.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They did Plan Brie. Yeah.
Wow.
Like if Tom Brady walked through the office, I would be like, oh, that makes sense. He's here to see Dave.
Yeah.
But like if
He's here to do chicks in the
Patrick
office.
Mahomes walked through the office, that's on site. I'm killing him
For the Patriots.
for the Patriots.
I mean, or for just every other team in the NFL. I bet that we collectively would pay your bail.
Do you
just
think they're
to
going to
get-
win the Super Bowl again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rasheed Rice being hurt hurts them.
Does
They'll-
it though? Because
they'll find a
Xavier
way.
Worthy is probably better.
They're way different styles of receiver, bro. I
But
thought you
Xavier
knew
Worthy
ball.
is so good.
Yeah, but one's like a slot or one's like a speed option who stretches the defense. The other one's like a possession guy.
Bro, I'm telling you, Xavier Worthy, multiple tools.
Better than
He's got a couple different
better than
tools.
Rasheed Rice.
I mean, dude, he's so fast.
Better than Rasheed Rice.
He will be.
Exposed.
He will be absolutely.
Exposed.
He'll absolutely be better than Rasheed Rice.
Exposed. He's a speed merchant.
I like a lot of those guys.
See, you know ball. See,
Yeah.
I can tell by you saying that you know ball. You know what the fuck
Francis
you're
does
talking
not
about.
know ball.
I love.
You're talking about a
Just-
man who picked Justin Tucker first round.
I like Devin Chan.
See, ball knower. He's not just listing the most obvious players.
I like him.
Xavier Worthy's not an obvious player.
Chris Godwin.
First round pick? What are you talking about?
Was he a first round pick? I don't think he was.
Mike
Yes, he
Evans.
was. Non-ball knower.
Didn't the Bills trade
He was the last pick.
in the first round?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You guys keep talking ball. I'm gonna play with the car.
I walked past Matt Damon walked past me in the hallway, and the same hush fell on the hallway.
Yeah.
10% chance. Of
Leonardo
survival.
DiCaprio would probably be my most nervous.
Yeah.
Like seeing him in public, you'd be like, oh my God,
I would just want to smell his dick.
I'd want to smell that dick.
I would have to smell his dick.
You know, it just reeks of pussy.
Oh my god, but sweet pineapple-y pussy.
Yeah. Healthy pussy. His dick's just got the right pH levels.
The right microbiome on it.
Yeah.
No type of yeast infection.
No, nothing. Probably shines. It's probably glossy.
It's like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yeah, he's got a glossy
Do you
penis.
think he's
Like the handle of an electric toothbrush.
I forgot that Francis was like at that Diddy party with him recently.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you think? I bet you he's
Francis
had
was at a
vasectomy,
freak off with him.
right? Don't you think?
No.
Leo? I think I
Leo?
went to a freak off with him actually a couple years ago. That's a Francis story. You know, I actually went to
BYOBO.
a freak off with Leonardo DiCaprio. Have I not told you guys this story?
It was bring your own baby oil.
Bye, Bo.
Francis, would
Bye,
you have
Bo.
gone to a freak off if you got invited?
100%.
Yeah. That's the thing, is everyone keeps calling out these celebs. Like, dude, they were at this person went to the Diddy party.
Dude, in 2007,
Everyone
if
would've.
P. Diddy had invited me to a party at his house,
Yeah. And then he was like, stay for the post session.
I would have been like,
Stay for the freak off.
I don't think there's anything that could happen here that would make me leave.
But then when they
Maybe
bring,
there is.
once
If
they
people
bring
started,
out the
if
kids,
they started killing people, I would
yeah,
leave.
and then when they start killing people and they start bringing out the kids.
No, if people were killing people, you would like it would be your chance to step up and like prove your worth.
Dude, those parties must have been fucking insane.
Like a bunch of kids holding on to
Oh,
like a
boy.
toddler's holding onto a rope,
The rope.
to stay together.
I'd be like Michael.
People are killing people.
No, it'd be like what's the guy from Superbad?
Yeah,
Michael Cera
yeah,
when they
go
start
to the
doing
party.
coke in the room, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay,
These eyes.
yeah, they're like you're
These
that
They're
eyes
guy.
having you
seen
play
la,
the
la.
piano.
Yeah, you're that guy that kills people, right? Yeah,
You're playing like harder than you ever have. You're
Yeah.
sweating like fucking Stevie Wonder.
You're singing an original.
I went to Harvard. This shirt is Barber.
You're doing the ski lift song.
Which one? Oh yeah, ski school kids. How do you know all this about?
About you?
Yeah.
No, I meant the ski lift song about going to Telluride and getting pulled over.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Classic.
There's already like multiple documentaries about P. Diddy,
I know.
You see that he applied for $50 million bond today?
and it was denied.
It was his third appeal. And they were like, we're going to make sure no women are allowed at his house, and he's going to do weekly drug tests.
Bruh, he's probably got women in the house already that they didn't find.
It's like, why does he need
They're
women in the
probably
house?
like a fucking hidden room.
Or it's like just Meek Mill will come over.
Yeah, true.
What does he need women
fuck
for?
those cheeks up.
Doesn't need women or drugs. You just need some over-the-counter fucking lubricants.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, fine, pussy only.
It's like Lent for him.
Yeah,
All right, just bussy for me for 40 days.
I can live off that.
Giving up 50 mil.
You think he's fucked since he's been in prison?
No.
No. You don't think he's busted once?
I think they probably offered him like the hottest
dudes they've got.
like the hottest lady boys,
Yeah.
like female presenting inmates. I used to watch fucking Lockup and Lockup Raw so much. On the weekends, I like get fucking stoned and at like 2 a.m. watch Lockup Raw for like 3 hours straight.
Is that the one where they're all out milling around in the middle and then fights happen, but it's always around a corner in a cell?
It's an amazing reality show about prisons.
Yeah.
And it's that exact shit. And then they'll just film like 45 like lady boy presenting, like guys presenting as women who are just like wearing lipstick, wearing makeup. And it's like these guys will get out in like 5 years and go back to their families after just sucking dick in prison and like, but trying to seduce people. They're not even sucking dick against their will. It's their way of having a spot in the prison ecosystem.
You got to do what it takes, man, to survive. If I learned anything from the night of, it's that you got to get a neck tattoo.
Yeah, you got to start smoking crack and then somehow gain muscle.
Yeah. You get
that show didn't make sense. That was like a huge plot hole for me. Was the fact that he got addicted to crack and then like put on 30 pounds of muscle.
A ton. He was doing tons of pull-ups and lifting and all that.
But he was smoking crack.
Mm-hmm. Well,
he didn't lose any weight from smoking crack.
I think you are only thinking of a certain type of crackhead.
Yeah, the one that's in prison and is doing crack.
Yeah, but there are other crackheads that become motivated, focused.
Functional,
like
thriving crackheads.
Yeah, exactly. It's what they needed
to get them on the straight and narrow.
Crack has a different effect on everybody.
It's like alcohol.
I'll be honest, I didn't like that show.
I remember you saying that.
I liked the lawyer.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a good actor.
He's very good.
Did you ever watch Better Call Saul?
No.
Did you?
I watched the first 2 seasons.
People glaze that
People
show.
love that show.
It's pretty good.
It's like universally beloved as one of the top television dramas of all time.
I've been getting back into like old reality TV shows, like but like not like the dumb ones. Like I've been watching a lot of River Monsters and a lot of Storm Chasers.
Are you sure those aren't the dumb ones?
Those are the good ones.
Yeah,
that's like good reality TV.
What is River Monsters?
You never seen River Monsters?
Deadliest Catch ruled too.
Deadliest Catch was a banger. You never saw River Monsters? River Monsters was this like I don't know if he was like Australian or what, but he would just go to like these rivers and catch these like fucking mutant fish that you could not imagine.
Wow.
In like the Amazon?
You'd go everywhere.
You know what I saw that came across my feed is long casting, or like ultra long casting.
With fly rods?
No.
With spin rods?
Yeah. I mean, this guy throws a lure fucking 300 yards.
Is it the ones where they
glow in the dark?
Where they
it's
spin it around?
No, but it's resting on the ground and he whips it so hard and it spins out for like 8 or 9 seconds.
Yeah. I've seen those, but I've also seen ones where they have like a weight on the bottom and they're throwing out like live bait and they take it and they spin it so that to the point that it's just like, and then they just release it and it launches like 10 miles.
I love it.
It's crazy.
Bro, it's satisfying.
You need to go fishing in Prospect Park.
Yeah, I looked at that, but it's...
Do they have it there?
They have decent fishing in Prospect
There's tons of no fishing signs in English and in Spanish. And the stockiest Spanish-speaking bros are walking with like 5 rods. Yeah. They do not give a fuck.
You're not allowed to fish in Prospect Park?
You're not supposed to, but it
comes up on Fish Brain.
It's so accessible because, first off, nobody's stopping you. That's probably why it comes up. There's no one regulating. But the water is so calm and you can walk right up to it. Like it never goes up or down. Like it's just...
It's also, but isn't it like insane? Isn't there a ton of like algae?
Moss. Yeah. Algae and moss and shit.
Yeah.
Algae crumpler?
Yeah.
Well, see, ball knower. That's why you're dressed as an Atlanta Falcon today. I see the little bit of red on the trim of your jeans.
Some hints of red.
That's Falcon's core.
Dude, I didn't know that are we sponsored by Onyx? Is that a new thing? I use Onyx all the time.
What is Onyx?
It's like it's an app that shows you like what's public and what's private land. It's for hunting, but I use it for fishing.
Are we sponsored by them?
I guess, yeah.
That's amazing.
I pay for it.
What?
And it's not cheap. So
I'm still doing the free trial.
Hit me with those codes.
Yeah, bless him with the codes. I need to do it for my First Amendment audits.
I know.
Find out what's bank property and what's real.
It's a great app.
What's public property? Is the police station parking lot, is that public property or is that city property?
I don't know.
Or is it private property?
That's where you got to get Onyx.
I can't remember the last time I was cutting through a police station parking lot.
I would just do it so I could film inside their cars. And then when they come up to me and say, why are you filming inside the cars? I would say,
It's public land.
I'm allowed to film anything that
film.
you can't trespass my
Technically, I
eyes.
own a piece of this car. I'm a taxpayer.
Yeah. They hit them with that all the time. They're
Dude,
like, I'm your boss.
Have you seen those videos recently that people are doing where they go up to like they go up to a cop and they just go, "What's your name and badge number?"
Yes.
And then they say it and they go, "Good boy." I'm like, damn, dude, that's so mean.
They'll be like, you're my servant.
Yeah.
You're my servant. You're dismissed. And I mean, technically they are public servants
Yeah.
and technically they do work for the public. So you are, but it's
Who are these
insane-
people that are doing that?
Dude,
though?
think about this.
I can see you doing
in
something
the
like
last-
that.
I want to do it so
can
bad. I don't
see
have the
you doing
balls.
something like that.
I don't have the balls.
With the fucking Ray-Bans glasses on.
I respect the
The
piggies too
camera
much
glasses.
too. I respect our boys in blue too much.
That's something that Rome would do, like walking home by himself.
No
He'd just,
glasses.
Like, film himself walking up to a cop and be like, "You're my fucking public servant, bitch."
I respect them too much, but I would fuck with people privately.
We've maligned some pretty important jobs over the last couple of years.
Which ones?
Well, cop. You know, I gotta
They're back,
believe
though.
that the sort of dream of growing up to be a police officer, which once was something that, you know, young kids dreamed of doing, has faded. It's no longer as
Is
heroic and
Are you
noble.
sure? Are you sure kids don't still want to be cops? Because I feel like little kids probably still want
Let's
to
put
be
it this way.
cops.
Maybe they do, but by the time they're teenagers,
They won't.
they're not.
Yeah.
Imagine the cops and robbers games in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably
Fucking
30 to
lighting
1.
the cops on fire.
Yeah. No, they don't play cops and robbers. They play cops and victims.
Yeah.
Cops and looters who are, you know, unfortunately caught in the crossfire.
The looters just like looting Easy Bake
versus
Oven.
looters.
Just looting a playpen kitchen. But what else? What other professions are maligned?
Firefighters are still respected.
Teachers are not respected. In this
Teachers are
country.
not respected.
I would almost argue like it feels like doctors are becoming less respected.
Really?
Medical malpractice suits seem to be really frequent. Insurance is
People
seen
don't
as,
trust
like, a complete
science.
scam. Everything is like, I don't want to go to the doctor. They rip you off. All that.
Or you could be like, I heard on a podcast that you're actually wrong about this advice.
Exactly. Doctors, you know. So I can't help but wonder if there won't be a drain of people applying for those jobs, and if at some point we might be like, wow, we've run out of
Well, because everybody's going to want to fucking
Cops.
stream.
doctors.
Yeah.
And then soon, I'm sure firemen will go.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Firefighters are kind of badass.
They are the one true, universally recognized heroes,
Yeah.
as far as I can tell.
Troops.
There hasn't been a case yet where like an entire firehouse was found out to be
Gay or something.
lighting schools on fire.
Yeah. They do that in towns where nothing happens, though.
Or they did it in Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
You still never watched
I've
that?
still never seen it.
It's a good one.
I've
Bro, you're
heard.
fucking asleep, bro.
Challenge accepted.
I'm kind of just banging through Silicon Valley right now.
No, bro, you need to
Just
change it
banging
up.
through it.
You
Try
need to
Nobody
change it
Wants
up a little
This.
bit.
I'll try. Nobody wants this.
It's
Just
a
watch The
palate
Prestige.
cleanser.
Watch Gangs of New York.
I just haven't been on a big movie kick lately.
But you get the whole experience of being able to talk about something without having to do the 40 hours it's going to take you to get through Silicon Valley.
I'm almost done.
All right, well, what's up
Season
next?
4.
What's up next then?
Whatever comes up next. I don't choose.
The Q chooses.
Yeah, the Q chooses what's next. I just ride that wave forever.
I'm watching The Traders on Peacock.
Yeah.
Classic.
Love Peacock. It's my favorite streaming platform.
Yeah, I
Can't
knew
wait
you
to
love
watch
cock.
Can't wait to watch the Christmas games on there this year.
Christmas games are not going to be this year, you fucking idiot. You don't know ball?
Christmas games aren't going to be this year.
They're not having Christmas this year, you idiot.
I thought they were on Netflix.
What's
No,
going
they're-
on out there?
There's too much babbling.
Bunch of execs, bunch of higher ups. Don't worry about it.
They're meeting with Jack Mack.
Is there no Christmas games this year?
Christmas has been canceled.
According to who?
Fucking Santa Claus. Bro, I'm getting so distracted by this fucking... Are you going to poke your head out? Francis.
Francis, easy. Easy.
We are. That's okay. Thank you. Don't let it
Who was it? I need names.
Salespeople.
Salespeople? Dude, nonstop yapping.
Sales.
Dude, that whole job is just yapping. Wake up, yap, go to bed.
Accounts.
Yeah.
Margins. Going out to cocktails.
Going into cocktails. Oh, those. If you're a salesperson, you have a severe substance problem.
Oh, of
Because
course.
you got every night you're just going out and mingling with clients.
You're just doing kratom and trying to convince yourself that it's not an opioid.
We're heading to the Yo Kratom Palace today.
They said the one
Yo
kind of
Kratom
kratom,
Mansion.
the one kind of kratom is an opioid. There's like one kind that like
Yeah.
came from France and it like is 100% an
Well,
opioid.
I remember when KB started taking kratom, he took like a shit ton of it, and then he went onto the kratom website, and there was dudes that were like, "I was addicted to heroin for 10 years. This is stronger than anything I've ever done."
people are like, it's making my hair fall out.
Yeah,
Half of my hair is falling out.
but you can
because
get
of
it at
this.
like a gas station.
Yeah. And
Just
it's
just pick up some kratom, slam it, drive.
and I think they're calling it crazy shit too. They're like calling it like jet fuel.
Yeah,
And it's just in like a bag.
yeah.
Like
It's
a
like Spice. Remember Spice?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Dude, we had like a whole like course in health, like a whole like timeline where we just learned about spice. In my entire childhood, I assumed that spice with like K2 was going to be a much bigger issue in my life, and I've never once encountered it.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
you know why it's gone away is because weed is now fine.
It's legal. Yeah.
Because the reason spice came up was because people needed to smoke weed that didn't show up on
in
drug tests.
Outside of the family court in Philly, there's like this skating park, and it's all skateboarders and people waiting outside family court to fucking smoke spice, and they're all doing it because you can't. It's like if you're drug testing in a family court, you want to have custody or some shit like that. You can't be on actual weed, and so people are just getting fried off of spice outside of the family court.
Where
in
do you
Philly.
even buy? Like, where would I go pick up some spice today?
You used to be able to buy it at like a bong store,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like smoke shops before they could just sell weed in a smoke
Yeah.
shop.
So now I'd have to go in and I'd be like, I get some spice, and they'd be like dusting off fucking boxes.
When I smoked like synthetic weed, which I guess is spice.
Spice.
It didn't do shit though.
Oh,
It was
really?
terrible.
You didn't get blazed?
I did, yeah.
I thought it like made you like eat people.
No, it made me tired
Oh,
for
that's
10
bath
minutes.
salts.
Yeah.
You
But it
ever
was
fuck
like,
with bath
but they
salts?
try to make it look like weed. Like they would just put like sticks and like stems
Yeah,
in, but it was
yeah.
like synthetic stick. It was like
Mm-hmm.
stupid as shit. And it looked like dryer lint.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
We
We should do a spice episode.
Yeah.
Just get high as fuck on spice.
Drink natty ices and
Yeah,
fucking
just smoke some
smoke
K2.
spice, ice spice episode.
Yeah. You pass the K2.
Pass the Tukey.
I'm looking to get melted.
What does it do? It really can hurt people. Why?
I think it's just
Like
like
people go into a coma. I remember seeing cautionary ads about it or something like that. What happens? Worst case scenario with spice.
Ask Roan. He's the fucking expert.
I don't know. I think maybe some people just start acting crazy. I mean, they put weird chemicals in it, and there's no
Isn't it-
regulation.
Isn't it that the kids don't wake up or something like that? They go into a coma. I don't know. I thought I remember hearing.
Thinking of
about
carbon monoxide.
that. No.
I just got some good ass deja vu. Did we talk about this?
We probably did.
Who
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yes, let's wrap this up.
I gotta go home.
Yeah, you gotta
Spots.
watch way more.
All right.
I love that Harry looked at his phone. He goes, I gotta go home.
Well, because I realized I don't have that much time, and I have to eat food and decompress. All right. I'm gonna be in Rochester tomorrow or today. If anyone that listens to this podcast lives in Rochester, please come to the shows.
Please, we need this as a show.
I need this so bad.
The self-esteem will be low next week if Sass does not have a good weekend.
The room is so big, and there are so many tickets.
And there's
left.
so few people in Rochester.
Genuinely, I think if the entire city of Rochester came to these shows, they still wouldn't be sold out. So please come. I'm looking for is like 100 people a show. I'm fine with that. I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah.
So if you're going, contact 100 of your closest friends, bring them along with you. Hope to see you guys there. A lot of new material. Working on a lot of new stuff.
They're saying the new material is killer.
There's a lot of people are talking about the new material.
They're saying it's killer.
They're saying it's killer.
They said you have a crazy Kamala impression.
Don't even get me started.
Give us a little bit of it.
Dude,
That's it. That's her.
that is it. Yeah.
Laughing Kamala.
This bottle, the recycling rebate in Hawaii, Maine, and New York is 5 cents. Oregon, it's 10 cents. Do you think that those people that go around with a shopping cart that has 2 of the biggest bags of bottles and cans you've ever seen in your life?
It's not even like a bag. It's like a tarp.
Yeah, filled.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that they're like,
I'm going to
I've
walk this to
almost
Oregon?
saved the money to go to Oregon?
That's probably how the
Where I
Oregon
will
Trail
make
started.
Double. I'll make double for this exact same amount of cans and bottles.
Yeah.
That's what they should be doing.
Yeah. Walk in Oregon.
But there's probably such an economy of that, and it's like the gold rush.
Yeah, there's already a lot of people out there doing the
Yeah.
cans
Once you
and
factor how
bottles.
long it's going to take to get there and then the time you got to wait in line.
We're going up Oregon way to harvest some bottles.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.